Alright, just today, I just finished Vagabond. I've read 37 volumes in a week, so I'm trying to replace the doom scrolling and social media overconsumption with something a little bit more productive and something that I love. So I figured, since I started Vagabond a while ago, and stopped about in the midway point, that I should restart and read the whole thing all over again with some actual comprehension and take it quite slowly. I mean, at least I felt like I took it a little slowly. I did finish it in a week, which is like super fast apparently. But I am so empty after finishing Vagabond. I mean, it is such a beautiful story, and it is genuinely life-changing. Um, Musashi is a brilliant character, and Takehiko Inoue, the creator, is a genius. And what beautiful, stunning art Vagabond has. Um, I wanted to apply some teachings in Vagabond to my mentality as it begins to evolve. And I saw one that was like essentially what Bruce Lee said. It was be like water, you know. There was a panel of Musashi like looking at rivers and splashing the water around him, like water, whether it's at a slow stream or it's crashing through rocks or waves, or it's acted upon by outside forces. It's always going to be water. So whether you're in a really tough situation where you're crashing down, or whether you're in a very calm moment, or whether you're acted upon by outside forces, you know, still be water, still be yourself. And don't let anybody try to change you because you've been impacted by the outside. Um, and I also wanted to apply the mentality that Musashi has when he goes into sword fights as he evolves. He doesn't really focus on beating the opponent. He just kind of empties everything. Instead of like anticipating, he just focuses on the now. I mean, he's still anticipating opponents. It's just he just blocks everything out and focuses on the now. So I thought of trying to relate that to weightlifting, and I kind of say things like, "Oh, I hope I hit incline bench for 9 reps today," or something. In the truth, I shouldn't really be focused on that. I should just be focused on, just getting under the incline bench and just doing as much as I can. I feel like if I set goals with numbers on myself, I'm focusing too much on the number and not about actually pushing as hard as I possibly can. Because sometimes when you're pushing as hard as you can, you don't think you could get that last rep, and then all of a sudden you do. When you push that and get that like last limit, or you push that last bit of gas that you have left in the tank. So I think applying that is something that I need to do. Not focus on numbers or anything, just focus on the now. Just focus on doing as much as I can, and it doesn't really matter the label or number that I give it. So I think with that in mind, I hope that the chest day that I have ahead is one of something new, something where I can, a new mindset that I can apply to this workout and then further translate it over to other workouts as I continue to go on my lifting journey. Because in truth, I'm nobody special, but I do want to show that by putting a little bit of effort in, you do get a little bit out. So I don't know, that was my little rant. So let's get the chest day and let's do the best we can. Try to break new limits. I have some incline bench set up. So my idea going into this is to try and block off any and all distractions. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna try not to scroll in between sets. I'm gonna try to just try to find music and just play it and just forget about anything else. Just focusing purely on this art, this art form of weightlifting. So I feel like if I just minimize distractions, I'll get the best possible pump I can while giving it my all and not thinking about any sort of like rep count or number count that I have in mind, just doing it to the best of my ability. So with that in mind, let's make this workout the best I possibly can. Alright, so incline movement felt really good. So I think adding another one on top of it is probably the route I'm gonna go. So I have some incline cable flies set up. I'm gonna do those and then move on to a more flat chest movement. So that's me. That's my thought process here. So I think the flies are a step in the right direction. So I think doing them on the flat bench here is definitely a step forward in the right direction. So I think doing these and then doing a little bit more extra cable work is gonna help balance things out. And then I can finish off with the usual dips. But I think doing two upper movements and then two like lower movements is probably the play here. So again, just gonna try to clear the mind, focus on only moving the weight, and then just trying to push myself and break the limits that I have and create new limits to break. So I worked out chess with a friend over last weekend, and we did these high-to-low cable flies, which I haven't done in a while. I feel like, and they felt great. So I think incorporating them here to balance out the two exercises for upper chest, and then two exercises for the middle of the chest is just a better balancing tactic. They're exercises that I can load more weight onto compared to dips where I don't have the belt where you can strap on more weight to. So I think this approach is probably for the best. And then we can end with dips. That way, I mean, I'm always doing my body weight anyway. I can at least push myself here and try to get new weight rather than continuing to do the same thing over and over again and for more reps. So this will probably help me build more muscle and strength as well. So that's just the thought process I had that I wanted to convey. Right, let's get to the set. Per usual, I'm gonna finish off with some dips. Because I only can do body weight, I figured adding another weight based exercise was probably the move since I don't have one of those belts to strap on some more weight to. So I think leaving these for last and instead incorporating a new exercise before the dips, I think that is the play for what seems to be right in my head. So it's I can't get as much as usual. I think that'll show the fact that I'm exhausted and that I worked harder. So, but of course, I want to push as hard as I possibly can. Right. So even if I do get the usual, I still think it's somewhat okay, showing that like, man, I have to go even harder to achieve more fatigue. All right, I definitely feel more pumped up. So I think it's mentally improving our mental focus and clarity. It certainly helped. So let's check out how the end result is. Alright, chest day done. I really feel like having that mental clarity is something that definitely needs to be introduced into every other workout going forward. Um, I really felt like the workout was shorter, but way more focused, and I feel like it definitely went up in strength, and I got better with form, and I mean, everything just kind of improved. I'm not perfect at it. I mean, it is just, it's day one, right? I don't expect to masterfully handle it. I think I need a lot of time to process how I'm gonna go about everything. But, having the timing down and, you know, just focusing entirely on the workout and trying to block every distraction at me and just focusing on, moving in the right way and trying to connect my mind muscle connection to make it better. I think that's just been a huge improvement. So I really like what I did, and I think that I think I just need to apply it to everything else, and I hope over time that I am able to uh, become very mentally focused during workouts and just kind of block out all distractions. So I'm glad I've witnessed a change and have started changing. So, and I'm also glad I'm not perfect at it. That way I can actually like learn what it means to, you know, be strong-minded and to just be strong in general. So, uh, great day today, and I think it's been a very productive day. So I'm really happy about that. So I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye bye.